Hi, Mary from Reviewer's Diary, and it is time for a skincare, Project Pan Skincare Edition update. I've only done one other update, and I was kind of trying to wait and finish one more product, but I figured, you know what, I have some marks on some of these things from other Project Pans, and so I didn't want to like start using stuff and have the marks not count. So what I'm going to do, there are some things I did not use very much, but anyway, I'm going straight from the top of the list. I have not marked a few of these things yet, and so I'll be marking them here. Now, I had a lot of items in this list. I do type up my lists because I use them also for updating on the internet. So I have a lot of this CVS makeup remover. So using this up is not really going to do anything except use this item up. Now I just marked it because at the last update, I think I started here, then I had an update there, and then this is where I am now. I do have quite a few things I did finish, but I'm going to go in order on this sheet here. And the next thing is Bioderma. These are the things that I finished, which is a lot, because that's all I have left is what's in the basket. And this Bioderma is gone. Now, Bioderma is very nice, but it's not cruelty-free. It sells in China. It's made in France, which is part of the EU, which is cruelty-free. They have like legislation and stuff that they passed about cruelty-freeness over in the EU. However, it sells in China, and so therefore Bioderma is not cruelty-free. I was really happy to get this done. I really, really do like it, but honestly, there is a micellar water that also sells on the Birchbox shop, which is probably my favorite micellar water. So that is what I'll be using from here on. So this is all gone. All right, so next thing on the list is Beauty Aura 100% Pure Almond Oil. Now I do use this every day. When I was using different skincare routines like the Erno Laszlo, which I still have to devote myself to, and the Dermalogica, I was not using this as often. And when we started this, it was, wow, the mark rubbed off. It was here. You can just see I should redraw that, but you can see the remnants of it. And then the first update, I was using something else, and so I only got to here. And now I've been using this consistently, and this is down to here. So I'm already down to less than half is remaining in this bottle. This is sweet almond oil. Now how I use this is, last night I fell asleep with my makeup on, which only happens to be maybe once or twice a year. So I woke up this morning, and before I got in the shower, I hadn't taken my mascara off and it was still on. I used this, and I skipped the eye makeup remover entirely, and I used this, and it took every stitch of the makeup from last night off my face. What I do is I rub it in. Most of the time I rub it in, and then I use a face wash right over it. And it keeps like the parts of me that are super dry from getting too dried out. Sometimes I rub it into my skin, and then I use a microfiber washcloth. I got it on Amazon. They're like $3 each though, but it was $15 for 5 washcloths. And I soak the hell out of the washcloth, and then I use it to wipe all of my makeup off. And honest to God, this takes all of my makeup off. I'm not even sure I need micellar water anymore, because I'm finding that I'm not missing having that bottle of micellar water. So yeah, this stuff is fabulous. Next thing is LifeCell by South Beach, and this is that. And this is one of those products that you put on like a serum, slightly thicker than a serum. It's like a cream texture, but it has everything in it. The price is like pretty outrageous though. It's over $100 and I'm not sure I understand why. They make a lot of claims on here and I'm not in love with it. I have some Strivectin that's super expensive and I am in love with it, so I might replace that when that runs out. But anyway, that is to here. Alright, next thing, Visible Difference Gentle Hydrating Cream. Now this is a regular face cream I use for day. And I also have a night one, which I did finish. And this is the day cream. This is pretty far down, like down about a third. So I guess if this settled, it would be down to about here. This is not tremendously moisturizing, but the night cream was. But this is like good for daytime. And if I need a little extra, I put a little extra on. I did like this. I'm not going to be buying Elizabeth Arden products anymore. As you know, Elizabeth Arden is not cruelty free. So that's why I'm trying to use this stuff up. Next thing I had, and it's one of the items that I finished, is this Elizabeth Arden night cream. And I really enjoyed this, except for one fact. It was very heavily scented. It smells very flowery. So anyway, I think there's like a dried out smidge in the very bottom of this, but otherwise it is done. Somebody did ask me what size these jars are, and they are 50 mLs or 1.7 ounces, which is pretty standard in the beauty industry to have a 1.7 ounce 50 ml jar. This just looks big because it's on camera, but it's not big. Alright, so this one is done. Empty Gonzo. So I did finish quite a few things. Alright, so the next thing is the Elizabeth Arden Visible Difference Eye Cream. This is the eye cream that just won't run out no matter what I do. So you can see that it's really down low, but it's down really low and there's not a lot left in here. So I think when I do the next update, which may be a finale for some of these, this is going to be done. I did not give myself a time limit for this. I wanted to keep it going until I use the very last thing, which people rarely do, and I just thought it might be interesting to do that. And then I'll start another skincare edition. So I have a lot of skincare I have to work through. Next thing, I didn't mark it yet, shoot, is this Elizabeth Arden Hydrating Cleanser. It's, there it is. I really like this. I am going to really miss it when it's gone. This is down, it was, when I did the last update, it was here. And with this update, which is the second update, it is right there. So, given the fact that this cap probably doesn't count, I have, yeah, it's like half done. A little more than half. Okay, so this is the Elizabeth Arden Hydrating Cleanser. Let's see what else it says. Nothing. Visible Difference Gentle Hydrating Cleanser. This is a cream cleanser that's like so nice. Rinses clean and doesn't cause any irritation, unlike something that I threw out of this project already. Alright, next thing, and I will get to that. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Okay, so the next thing is the SkinMedica BHA, AHA, AHA, BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. I got this for my birthday last year, or Mother's Day, so it's time for me to use this, but I didn't use it. See, it's still in the same spot it was at the last update, because I was trying to use up a whole bunch of this little crap I have. So I used up a lot of other stuff, and that I will be concentrating on. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff I'm trying to use up. Alright, so next thing is the SkinMedica Replenish Hydrating Cream. This was pretty full when I started this, and you can see that now I am down to here, like there. Okay, so the next thing is the thing I hate, that I hate beyond all hates. The worst thing that I've ever used, and I took it out of this. Did I throw the tube away? No, I didn't. You're gonna be surprised what it is. This Clinique foaming face cleanser. Number one, it doesn't really foam. I did get to here, but I've taken it out and I'm throwing it away. I'll keep it in the bag where I'm keeping my empties for this, but I hate this. And the reason I hate it is because if you get any on around your eyes, no matter how much you rinse, no matter what you do, it's like your eyelashes carry in the horribleness of this face wash straight into your eyes. I used a lot of this, and I used it mostly with my face brush. I will think about whether I want to use it with my face brush, but I'm going to keep it in this empties bag anyway. I'm going to be storing this bag so at the end I can show everything that I've finished and start another one. But yeah, God, I hate it so much. Maybe I shouldn't make myself use it. Next thing is the Garnier oil, and of course, you know, the label comes off, and I'm in the same spot I was in last time. I marked here, and I'm in the same spot because I've been using other oils, and most assuredly have also been, I'll have to concentrate on that one, but I've been using this oil, and I've been using little tiny tubes of oil that I've gotten, sample tubes. I've been using those up. Alright, so the next thing is Purlisse Gentle Soy Milk Cleanser. I finished both of these. I had 2 tubes. So these soy cleansers were worth $20 each. I can't believe they were worth so much, but they were full ounce of face wash. So the 2 of these together were more than the size of the regular face wash. Now there are some Purlisse things that I can't live without. This I can live without. It was nice, but it was not like I have to go out and get that. Like it was nice, but it was not like stellar. So I came in with 2 and I finished 2. Let's see, what was next? Visanti Brighten Up. Now I came into this with 3 and I finished 1, and I have to mark the progress on one of them. Alright, so this one is done, and I came in with 3 tubes like this. So this is empty. It doesn't look empty, but it is empty. I squeezed it right down to like the nubbins, like, you know, when you twist a tube so that you squeeze out like the very last bit. So anyway, I did manage to squeeze everything out of this one. There are 2 more out of the 3, but I've been using one of them frequently, and so this one is up to here. Let me see what the other one is up to, and this one is up to here. Alright, so I have progress on both of the other ones. What I typically do when I'm doing a use up is I take the one that's got the least product in it, so it'll be this one. And this is where I am on these 2 tubes. So I have 1 empty, I'll have 1 empty again soon, and the other one will follow quickly after. I love this stuff. This is really great exfoliating cleanser. Alright, next is Dr. Brandt Time Arrest Laser Tight. Now that is in this tube. That's inside a lucite case, and I can't see through it. So I know it feels a lot lighter, but I can't tell you what the level is. This is going to be one of those things that's going to probably be in this challenge for a long time, because I think it's going to take quite a while to use it up, and I don't know where it's at. So actually, just a prediction for here, is I think these are going to be the two products that are going to be in this longer than anything else. So I came in with these two. They were pretty full, and this one is empty, and this one is to here. Now what I didn't notice until I was using this today is that unlike the Visanti, which remains kind of like sand and cream, this actually softens, and little pieces of whatever's in there, I think it's either sea salt or sugar or something, kind of dissolves, so you don't get like little crumb bits in your eyes. You put a little bit in your hands, you rub your hands together, and by the time you rub it into your skin, it's already like the grits are already gone. So I really like this. I'm sad that I will never be able to buy it again, because as exfoliating cleansers go, this is one of my favorites. So I'm going to be very sorry to see that go. The next thing I have I can't see through, and that's this Proactiv Re-Texturizing toner. So I really like this. It doesn't dry me out. And I have like pretty delicate dry skin. It really does not dry me out. So yeah, I really like it. So I can't tell you where I am in that. There are a couple things now here that I finished, and one thing that I decluttered. First, let me say I decluttered. I had two of these. This one was not in the challenge. This was in a box. So I took this one out of the box, and the one that was in this challenge I decluttered by giving it to my daughter, who loves it. So yeah, I love it, but this is not in the challenge because that is not even the same thing. And the last two things are things that are finished. First is this Sanitas face scrub. It's lemon cream scrub. It was very nice, but it was a little bit harsh, and my skin felt a little bit irritated after each use. So as far as scrubs go, this was not like my favorite. I was not impressed. This was 2 ounces, so I got a lot of use out of it and got to use it for a long enough time that I think that I don't really like it that much. So, all right, and the last thing is something I was really sorry to see go, and that is this NIA 24 UVA UVB skin cream. This was a travel size, but a giant travel size, like half size of a full size, maybe a little more. I think this is a full fluid ounce, and I think the full size is 1.7 ounces. This was really nice. As sunscreens go, this was like, if you got a little bit on your fingers, like I didn't go right into the eye area very much, maybe just along the edge here. But if you got a little in the eye area from like it being on your hands and you're rubbing your eye or whatever, it did not irritate, like, which is really unusual to me for a sunscreen type of a cream. Like I have a Pure Lease one with sunscreen, and it irritates the hell out of my eyes if I get it near my eyes. This didn't, and NIA 24 is a subsidiary company of Strivectin, which I didn't know until I did some research. I have some things from Strivectin that I really like, but the NIA 24 line is just a little bit cheaper than the regular straight-on Strivectin brand is. So I might consider buying this. I'm not positive, but I might consider buying this. We'll have to wait and see. I have a lot of products to work through, so when I finish all of these products, which a lot of these things I am almost done with, and a lot of things I am done with, I will probably do another skincare edition, because honestly I have so much stuff that I kind of have to keep doing it. So anyway, here's what I have left. I have a lot of products still, and I used a lot. So anyway, I used a lot of products. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. This has been Mary with Reviewer's Diary. And the next update, I hope to have at least another 2 or 3 things completely gone. So and added to this bag of stuff. So thank you very much. I'll be saving this bag, so when I do a finale for this, I'll be able to show you all the things that I finished, which is going to be almost everything, and I really do appreciate it. Maybe the next update should be a finale. Let's wait and see how well I do on some of these products. So anyway, thank you very much and have a beautiful evening, and thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my video. I really do appreciate it. Thanks, and have a beautiful evening. Good night.